Okay, on the back side of the rocker panel, there's a brace. I don't know if there's supposed to be two braces, like one down here and one up here, or if it's just one up here. So this is all that's left, and there is no brace on this side. So I'm going to try to recreate this brace so that I can, put it over here on the passenger side, because it's obviously missing. So, not quite sure if there's supposed to be one on the back side or not, but I don't think so. I think it's just the front. So I'm gonna take my little metal bender, little metal brake here. I'm gonna give it a shot. Really not sure if I'll be able to do this or not, but I did cut out a piece that I measured out, so it's correct. It's not very straight, but it's correct. And we're going to start making some bends here and see if we can do this. The bend in the middle is more of like a curve, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. I think I may just try to put it on a pipe and pound out the bend, and then all I got to do is just make that 90-degree on the two edges here. Hopefully you're seeing this. Looks like you are. Okay, so I think I've got a pipe that's just about the right size. I have a bag of sand, so I think I might put this chunk of metal in the middle of the bag of sand, the pipe on top, and see if I can pound that curve into it. Alright, bag of sand. A little bit of a dip in the middle. Put the... Oh, actually I think I want a piece of cloth. Use my welding blanket because I don't want to cut a hole in this bag of sand. Got a nice curve in there. Try to get this as straight down the curve as possible. This is probably not the proper way to do this at all, but it's what I have. Get the sledge. Actually, I'll just use my dead blow hammer. Starting to, and it's pretty straight. I don't know if I'm going to get that same curvature, but we'll see. Try to keep at it here. It's starting to curve a little. Yep, that is working. Sweet. So just want to curve it a little bit more. That looks pretty good. Welded on, bolted on, pretty good. Looks almost the same, except for I made the bend the wrong direction. But that's okay. It's still a support, still rigid, it'll work. Ugly weld, but it's underneath, so I'm not worried about it. Pretty much the last major repair task that I've got on the cab for the most part. There's a few little things here and there that I gotta fix, but this is obviously, like I've mentioned before, a civilian cab, so the gas tank would have been behind the seat. So that's where the gas tank filler tube would come out. So I am going to patch it up, make it look a little bit more military. So I have cut a piece of steel, the same gauge, and I'm starting to curve it to the same curvature of the cab here. I've got it almost dead on, so that's where that'll go. And as soon as I've got the curve the way I want it and I feel like it's the same as the cab, then I will hold it on here and trace around it like I did on those other repairs, and cut it out, stick it in, and weld it in. So the next scene you'll see is this thing all patched up and pretty looking, hopefully. So after I repaired, or actually patched, I should say, I patched in that hole where the gas filler line would come out, or filler tube. Did not do a very good job, but I can fill it in with body filler. I'm learning, but there's what it looks like now. And I'll get some body filler on it. There's some dips and stuff in there, but it's not too bad.